Dear Weixin Virtuous Fellows, welcome to Weixin TV, which serves you the most professional and informative news of 易经风水. Every Monday at 11:30 p.m. at Taiwan local time, Weixin English News will be broadcasted. Today is October 24th, 2016. This is Fiona Zhang Xinfang serving you the news of new religion of the world, Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao of this week. The core values of the new religion of the world, Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao, is to inherit and spread the wisdom of 易经风水. We strive for revival of 易经 Dharma of 鬼谷子. Weixin Shengjiao applies the ancient wisdom in modern life by integrating 易经风水, Confucianism, Buddhism, Taoism, and plenty of different ideological schools. We commit to devote efforts for blessing mankind and achieving world peace. In the past 34 years, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi led the Weixin Virtuous Fellows, put 易经风水 into daily life, and helped countless people to solve worries and difficulties in Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam, Australia, Canada, Spain, and etc. Weixin Shengjiao commits to cultivate ourselves for the benefits of mankind and our country by fulfilling our motto of contribution and altruistic. In 2016, the United Worship of Ancestors ceremony especially invited religious scholars around the world and overseas friends to join this great event. All attendants together pray respectfully for our ancestors, and all spirits hope for eternal world peace. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructed, venerating ancestors means a start point of world peace. Towards this newly developed new religion, all your curiosity and questions will be answered in Weixin Shengjiao feature story. Let's watch. Weixin Shengjiao is a newly developed religion in Taiwan which emerged in the 21st century of Republic of China. It aims at eliminating of calamity, self-cultivation for the benefits of country, and praying blessings for people. We convert for the spirits of Chinese people ancestors. Practicing and benefiting others are put into action to mold a harmonious Weixin Pure Land. Everything is composed of mind or spirit. The sense-founded religions being a key to trigger the potential wisdom of life of human beings. Sakyamuni Buddha instructed that practicing Eightfold Path can attain ultimate Dharma. Confucianism advocates moderatism among the 8 virtues and practice forgiveness. The founders of Buddhism and Confucianism were born in the same era. These two thoughts have already developed for 2,500 years. People keep these thoughts in mind and treat it as the rules of life. Yi Jing is the orthodox Chinese culture, which has spread for 7,400 years. From the time Fuxi making the first draw to create the heaven and the second draw to divide the earth, people are living within. Other rules and creatures are derived subsequently. The core values of religion should be taken the middle way, also called the neutral path. Buddhism advocates transcendence of mind, encourages people to stand aloof from worldly affairs. Confucianism emphasizes on the importance of the family and social harmony. Both Buddhism and Confucianism show mercy. Weixin Shengjiao takes the neutral way between yin and yang to practice humanitarian thoughts. How to practice the middle way for Buddhism? Practice Eightfold Path. Eightfold Path is used for reflection, confession, and behavioral correction until living without regret and shame. Finally, it leads to the calmness of soul. On the other hand, The 8 virtues in Confucianism provide the ways to calmness achievement through reflection, confession, and practicing. The core value of Weixin Shengjiao is based on Yi Jing. Yi Jing is derived from natural phenomena. Qian refers to heaven. Dui refers to lake. Li refers to fire. Zhen refers to thunder. Xun refers to wind. Kan refers to water. Gen refers to mountain. Kun refers to earth. Yi Jing encourages people to adopt intrinsic reflection all the time with confession and practicing. In this process, we aim to unite our mind with the nature and the heaven in order to reset our soul on the Weixin Pure Land. The mentor of all Weixin Virtuous Fellows was based on the harmonious state of all creatures and nature for guiding. They can be inspired by universal creatures. They also bear the abilities to allow the mind to get close to creatures, human beings, hearts, Buddha, heaven, and Tao. The Dharma of Weixin Shengjiao is intrinsically and extrinsically boundless, infinitely profound and subtle. On 26 March in 2009, Wang Chan Laozu, the heavenly founder of Weixin Shengjiao, guided Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi Weixin Shengjiao Calmness Sutra with 900 adages in heavenly altar. People who chant this sutra will be able to unite with the universe, return the pure land of their nature, and attain Weixin Pure Land at that moment. All in all, this brand new religion, Weixin Shengjiao, is founded for the future ahead of the 21st century. It helps people's heart and mind to be resetted and unite with the nature and heaven. Take a break. We will come back soon. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi constructed and promoted Yi Jing Feng Shui education system since 1992. For the past 34 years, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi and Weixin Shengjiao masters bring the wisdom of Yi Jing Feng Shui to our daily life. They offer various kinds of social service, including house inspection with Yi Jing Feng Shui for aspirants to solve worries happened in their lives. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi believed, where there is a place educate or practice Yi Jing Feng Shui, there is a platform to propagate wisdom of Yi Jing. This inspired more people to join and study Yi Jing Feng Shui and put it into practice in our daily lives. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi promoted Yi Jing education with fruitful results. In 2016, some of Weixin Virtuous Fellows who continue to study and progress in Weixin Shengjiao education system for 24 years were presented with Pingxin Xianshi certificate on graduation ceremony. Yi Jing Feng Shui fundamental classes are very popular all over Taiwan. For this week's education news, Taichung Branch Temple held the 35th Yi Jing Feng Shui fundamental class. Let's watch.
Practicum is very important in Yi Jing Feng Shui education. Practicum is not only deeply connected to the accuracy of one's reading and implementation of divination, but it is the stepping stone of advanced understanding of the principles of Yi Jing Feng Shui. Lecturer Master Yuan Yi showed the students the basic knowledge to using a compass and invited them to do some practices. At the Taijitian Plaza, the students carefully practiced with their own compasses to find the right position for a tomb. Master Yuan Yi one by one taught and corrected the mistakes the students made. Through many practices, the student hoped to master the usage of compass quickly so as to move on to the next stage of their learning. Through animated real-life practice, students of the fundamental class could familiarize the basic usage of the compass easily and move forward to the next stage of their learning. Weixin TV at Taichung.
For another news about education of Yi Jing, Da'an Branch Temple held a new 易经风水 fundamental class. Let's take a look.
唯心圣教大安 Temple, taken in charge by the above of Master Yuan De. Its goal is to expand the well knowledge of 易经风水, widely popular in Taipei region, so the general public enables to help themselves avoid the failure. The right application of 易经风水 is available further to help improve one's life by working with the surroundings and to create the most harmonious society, make the world more peaceful. On October 15th afternoon, 唯心圣教大安 Temple opened the 22nd fundamental class, lectured by Master Yuan De, where recruiting students who are interested in learning 易经风水 and try to master the direction of their life to avoid the failure. The Secretary General of Weixin Shengjiao, Merge Foundation Master Yuan Dao, delights to welcome and encourage all new students to attend fundamental class of 易经风水。
我进入唯心圣教来追随我们伟大的师尊，王禅老祖大天真，及我们非常了不起的师父本人禅师。所以今年我已经78岁了，所以进入宗门可以说26年了，人生非常觉得幸福，而且没有后悔的，就是在世间一直不想在世间名利文爱在那边打滚。我一直在追求，希望能够找到明知，学到妙法。人生当下，希望这一生一世圆满之后呢，要离开六道轮回，不要再到娑婆世界六道轮回在那痛苦。
Master Yuan De said that.
恭喜大家，咱来讲这生你用读得真久，读愈久咧，愈福气，读愈久咧，年岁愈济，是不是咧？好啦，恭喜大家。
易经 University Fundamental Class can be enrolled within 3 months. The public friends could grab this opportunity to join the class learning how to master your own life. Weixin News, New Taipei City.
Now, we are serving you the information on Dharma preaching activities and 易经 education of Weixin Shengjiao. Hualien Branch Temple is located in the beautiful Taiwan East Coast. Let's watch.
Weixin Shengjiao Hualien Branch Temple opened a community course on October 11th, inviting residents in Hualien area to join this course and to learn about right feng shui. Let everyone receive the 5 deities of wealth blessings. Master Yuan De, the abbot of Hualien Branch Temple, who used vivid and easy-to-understand words to introduce the rules of feng shui, such as left dragon, right tiger, and how to welcome the 5 deities of wealth correctly. This is the first time the residents to know feng shui. Everyone smiled and was full of joy after the course. They understood that feng shui is actually a real life and benefiting to each other. The purpose of Grandmaster Huyuan Chenshi popularize Yi Jing and Feng Shui is hoping that everybody can not only understand Yi Jing and Feng Shui, but also make their house suitable to live in, and avoiding bad setting to hurt ourselves. Therefore, Grandmaster Huyuan Chenshi asks each disciple in every region to open a community course and lead everyone into the Feng Shui world. Weixin News at Hualien Branch Temple.
In 1983, the heavenly founder of Weixin Shengjiao Wang Chan Lao Zu and Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi were in one. In our Treasure Island, Taiwan, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi and Weixin Shengjiao virtuous fellows have led the numerous sufferers walk through the obstacles in their lives with Yi Jing Feng Shui, religious practice, and academic education. After years of TV broadcasting and traveling around the world, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi has influenced the Chinese people scattering around the globe with his Yi Jing Feng Shui in real life. 2016 is the start of the new stage of Weixin Shengjiao. Since 2016, Weixin Shengjiao branch temples and lecture halls actively hold all-rounded educational activities and provide social service. You might be curious of how Wangchan Laozu guides us learning Yi Jing and how this can be beneficial to our daily lives. To answer this, we are serving you the real case about practicing the Dharma of Weixin Shengjiao, light blessing lamp, to pray for baby and success. Please take a look.
Wangchan Laozu, the patriarch of Weixin Shengjiao, helped all sentient beings attain for enlightenment and safeguard world. Wangchan Laozu and Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi were in one, spread countless profound Dharma in the human world, and devote their efforts to benefit the universe. Weixin Shengjiao's masters and lecturers follow the Dharma of Wangchan Laozu, offer services for aspirants to resolve the difficulties in their daily lives and problems of feng shui. Today, we are at Taidong Branch Temple, show the real case how Weixin Shengjiao helped a marriage through infertility. Mrs. Zhuang, she is Weixin Virtuous Fellow, her son and daughter-in-law, who dreamed of becoming parents for many years. The couple wasn't able to conceive, even seeing different famous doctors. Master Yuan Yi used Yi Jing and led Mrs. Zhuang to pray for Wangchan Laozu with the rite of Weixin Shengjiao. She continues to prepare flowers and light lamps as offerings for Wangchan Laozu Bodhisattva and Dharma Protector at Ultimate Plaza of Taidong Branch Temple for 2 years. Last year, her daughter-in-law was pregnant with twins babies. At that moment, nothing words can explain how happy Mrs. Zhuang.
非常感恩老祖慈悲加持，这2年来我在太极天眼灯迸发，终于让我如愿以偿得到孙女，而且是一对非常可爱的双胞胎哦。
To thanks for Wangchan Laozu fulfill her dream of becoming grandmother, according to Chinese custom, Mrs. Zhuang prepared glutinous rice and Taiwanese chicken wine as offering at Ultimate Plaza when baby for first 1 month, to thanks Wangchan Laozu for the gift of twins granddaughters.
今天刚好是孙女满月的日子，所以我带了油饭跟麻油鸡来供养老祖师尊。
After doing the offerings, Mrs. Zhuang shared her happiness with others by sharing pleasing foods. Her case is the most telling how magnificent of the Dharma Weixin Shengjiao. Weixin News at Taidong Branch Temple.
Take a break. We will come back soon. The branch temples of Weixin Shengjiao hold rituals on the 1st and 15th day every month. The rituals have 2 main purposes. Firstly, it aims to pray for blessings for believers who light the Tai Sui and luminous lamps. Secondly, it brings reconciliation to the sorrowed underworld spirits. Now, we are serving you the rituals news from Gangshan, Taoyuan, and Jilong branch temples.
On October 15th, Weixin Shengjiao branch temples held rituals on the 15th day of the lunar month to pray for blessings. Chanters, virtuous fellows, and worshippers gathered together. They read the prayer statements, chanted Goigo Immortal Master Heavenly Virtue Sutra, and prayed for the society to be safe and world peace. Syzygy in Chinese culture means the 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month. In ancient times, people showed respect to visit their superiors. There is no moon on the 1st day of the lunar month, and there is a full moon on the 15th day of the lunar month. This corresponds to the theory of Yi Jing yin-yang changes, according to the ancient tales. The 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month are the days that the deities descend to patrol the secular world. Until nowadays, it is a popular custom that people hold the rites on the 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month to pray for blessings. They pray for the merciful Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and deities to descend to bless and protect them to be safe. Weixin Shengjiao branch temples also perform the rites on the 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month to pray for blessings for the sentient beings in the society, for the worshippers who light up the light for their families, and pray to have a harmonious society and world peace. Weixin Shengjiao hosts rituals on the 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month, besides to pray for peace for the society, for the worshippers who light up the light to enhance their bliss. This also is Weixin Shengjiao's specific practice of heart calmness dharma. Heart calmness is not a slogan. In the study field of I Ching, we know that need to perform I Ching divination for everything. In the religious belief aspect, we have to base on ritual chanting, sincerely and respectfully chant sutras to calm our unstable minds and souls. Therefore, the rituals on the 1st and the 15th day of the lunar month are to help the virtuous fellows to cultivate their hearts and nurture their characters, to calm the worshippers' minds, and to calm the souls of the sentient beings in the Dharma realm. The most important is to calm our hearts. Weixin News Summary Report.
The starting point of World Peace Taichung Branch Temple, Master Yuan Yi held a meeting to discuss the anniversary ritual affairs. All class leaders are invited to participate. Let's take a look.
Master Yuan Yi from Taichung Branch Temple called a meeting with class leaderships on 16th. The purpose of the meeting was to coordinate generate affairs and deployment on the upcoming new fundamental class and annual ritual. Taichung Branch Temple follows Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's instructions to conduct 3 days ritual every year. It will be the 7th anniversary ritual from October 31st to November 2nd. This year, the ritual will serve itemized 23 lotus seeds to the public. All participants can be provided itemized lotus seeds, served the table with offerings, supported chanting sutra to spirits. Master Yuan Song, Dean of Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College, will be invited to preside the ritual and will lead chanters to chant Wangchan Laozu Profound Sutra, Guigu Immortal Master Heavenly Virtue Sutra, and so on. The sound of their chanting can support dedication of merits of Dharma offerings, pray for blessing, and untie knot. Abbot Master Yuan Yi assigned tasks to each team by different function based on the framework of the ritual. He also assigned team leaders to coordinate its tasks within their team members. Each team leader reported its timeline and made sure the job description and process can be covered and worked smoothly. Master Yuan Yi requested every team leader has to control timeline strictly, follow detailed work stream, perform cautious attitude, and show selfless heart to fulfill the annual ritual. Weixin News Taichung.
Thank you for joining us today on Weixin English News. Every Monday at 11:30 p.m. and every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. 4:30 p.m. of Taiwan local time, we will be serving you the most detailed news of Weixin Shengjiao. Wangchan Laozu bless you and your family. See you next time.